Cancer, and welcome to your September 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, like always, I like to remind you that this is a general reading for all Cancer, so if you are interested in something more personalized, please visit my website. I will have that linked in the description box below this video. I do tarot readings for $15, and there are some other things going on there, like palmistry readings and things like that. Also, I am planning on having a fall sale very soon. I'm not sure that I will get it in for September, but definitely check it out, because if it's not going to be in September, it will be in October and November. Okay, so that being said, I would also like to remind you to check out your rising sign video and your moon sign video. That way you just get a greater encompassing viewpoint on what your month has in store for you. Okay, so you may have noticed, if you are a regular with me, that there is a new card on top of your spread. That's an oracle card, and it's from my new deck, the Wisdom of Avalon. So I'm very happy and excited to be using it. And of course, I've already meditated and shuffled and meditated over your cards, and that's why you see your spread laid before you. But yes, that top card is an oracle card, and I'm using it as like a focal card for the month of September. And the card that I pulled for you is Trust. Okay, so that says a lot right there, but we'll go a little more into it. So I do see some trust issues in the month of September for you, Cancer, unfortunately. I see a lot of confusion within yourself. So I think a lot of you are having trust issues with yourself, not so much other people around you. I'm sure there's a majority or a percentage of you that are having trouble trusting others, but I feel that a greater majority of you are having trouble trusting yourself and your own decisions, because there's a lot of confusion right now and unclarity. So you know, are you remembering who you are? Because we're all just spiritual beings in this physical body, and I think that remembering that can help us have trust in not only ourselves, but in the universe in general, in the unknown. It's known to somebody or something, but it's unknown to us, and sometimes I think we have trouble trusting in that. And this is the month where you're going to have to face those issues and try to remember who you truly are, and have faith that things will work out. You know, they might not always work out how we plan them or how we want them to be, but it is how it's supposed to be, and have faith in that. The Trust card reminds me a lot of the Hope card, about having faith and hope and trusting in the things that we have no control over. Because a lot of times, no matter what decisions we make in life, or plans that we make in life, there's a lot of things going on that we really, circumstances that we do not have any control over. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on, because I will ramble on more, and I don't think you guys will like that. Okay, with reading the Gilded Tarot, we're gonna read week by week. For the first week, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now, this is confusion. This is not knowing whether you should stay or whether you should go. And this could very well be connected to trust issues. So, that being said, you know, you got clutter in your brain. You know, you're unfocused, you're foggy, and you're not really sure if the situation at hand is suiting you. I would say that the situation that you're in life in this first week, you feel that it's not suiting you, and And that's why you have thoughts about leaving it behind and moving on to something else, whether that's you physically moving or metaphorically moving. You know, you might just try to ignore a certain area of your life. But oftentimes, you know, whatever mess that you're in that you want to leave, you can clean up. You can fix it and make it better. But yeah, with the reversal, I don't think this is a clear-cut decision for you. This is uncertainty at this point. You're not sure what's going to happen. You're not sure what to decide, if you have any power at all in the situation. You very well may be powerless in this decision making, or in any decision making. You may not be a part of this circumstance, but it makes you feel safe to think that you have some level of control over the situation, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, in the first week, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of chaos, cluttered thinking, maybe even sporadic thinking. You're unsure what to do, if there is anything that you can do. Okay, with the second week of September, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Again, you know, swords are communication, and this is you having confusion and things being unclear, and especially when it comes to communication. There's not a whole lot of communication going on, or if there is, it's miscommunication. So, you know, I would say that these cards speak a lot about one, maybe two situations going on in the month, but particularly one big situation for you. And of course it's going to linger all month long. In the second week, a lot of miscommunication and uncertainty. You're again, there's fog and you don't know what to do. And this card could also speak about trust and you know, not being able to trust others and trust yourself. And it can also speak about hurtful words. There may be hurtful words that you are speaking to others, or others are speaking to you. And maybe even a lack of planning. You know, I feel that a lot of you would like a plan. You would like, you know, strategically to figure out what you're going to do or what you want to do, and have a little more control over the situation at hand. But there's a lack of planning. I feel that whatever situation you are in, it's going to be one of those circumstances where you can't control it. You can't plan around it. It's kind of out of your hands. It's in the hands of either the universe, God, or somebody else, but it certainly isn't you, and at least for the majority of you. And trust comes in, because you have to trust God or the universe or whoever else has control over the situation. You have to put trust in them, because this is out of your realm of control, and that's very difficult for you. And the third week, wow, you have the Five of Pentacles upright. This is being down and out, destitute, and needing help from others. And usually Pentacles speaks on finance and resources. So some of you may be low on funds in this third week. But I feel that whatever situation is going on for you Cancers, by the third week, I think you're just doing a lot of praying. It's like you need a lot of spiritual help. That's what I get. for the majority of you. Yes, some of you may need some financial help, and really you might need both, because a lot of times they go hand in hand. But I do feel that a lot of you will need some spiritual help. Some, you're going to have trust and faith. There comes your big oracle card again, the trust and faith, and just having assurance that things will work out how they're supposed to, and assurance that you are going to be okay. Maybe being down and out and destitute is your fear. Maybe being lonely is your fear. But the good news about the Five of Pentacles is it's also a card that represents help being available. So if this is your situation in the third week and you are down and out or destitute in some area of your life, help is available. But you must ask for it, or you must receive it when it is offered. A lot of people are too prideful or too stubborn to realize that they need the help, and that help is there. And take it when it's offered. Take it when it's offered. Don't let pride get in the way, because everyone needs help at certain times in their life. There's nobody who's excluded from that. So take it when it is offered, and it will be there. Sometimes you might have to ask, and then again it might be offered. So, okay, for the fourth week, the last week of September, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I don't believe this is you, Cancer. I believe this is somebody else in your life at this time, because Wands are fire and Cancer, you are water. So I would most likely suspect a fire sign. So that would be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. This is a person that is normally very ambitious, energetic. This is the person, I feel that this person is very heavily steeped in whatever situation this reading is talking about. And I feel that this person may be the center of the situation, or at least have a big hand in it. And by this last week, I think that you were expecting this person to take control of the situation, or to help out the situation in some way if it hasn't been going the way that you would like it to. But this person is not. It's in reverse. This is the shrieking violet. She's shrieking away from her demands or her responsibilities. So yeah, I think that this person is going to disappoint you in this last week. And this person may have nothing to do with the situation at hand. In that case, I do think that the person is still going to disappoint you, but it will. I don't think it'll be as detrimental. If it is with the situation at hand, I think that it's going to hurt you a little more on an emotional level, because in your mind, this person was your relief. They were coming in to relieve you of making these choices, or maybe they would have more knowledge or know-how than you, or even I see them not being as big of a help as you would have liked them to be, as you expected them to be. And you know what? The situation may be too big for them also. It may be something that only God has control over at this point. So yes, back to the main focal card, the Oracle card. You need to have trust and faith in God and the universe at this time in the month of September. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with you Cancers, but and obviously this is a general reading. This is not going to speak to every single Cancer out there, but I know there are some Cancers that this speaks to, and something big's going on something that may not feel good, but I do believe it is what it's supposed to be. You know, you have the trust card for a reason. You need to trust God's plan, trust the universe's plan, however you like to see it. Trust that great mystery, that great plan that's laid before us, that we really don't have any hand in. We have to trust it and understand that what is meant to be will be, and find comfort in that. Okay, so Cancer, I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please push that like button and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe, because I'm here every month, and I will talk to you all again next month. Bye-bye.